What's happening, YouTube? Welcome back. This is episode 15 in the Novice to GM series. This time we're doing 4-player fixed cards with a novice who is orange, a beginner who is yellow, and an intermediate who is blue, but he failed to ready up, so now he's an expert difficulty AI. So in the beginning I chose to go for Europe, seeing that as that was my best option. And then I allied with orange. The yellow player is aggressively taking territories in North America. Very aggressively. Orange, in the meantime, is going for Australia, so it seems. And the bot is able to successfully capture Africa. When I'm going for Europe, I usually take my time, especially with this bot in Africa. It's going to give me some trouble if I am too aggressive in trying to capture it. The yellow player actually ends up invading the bot. It's kind of funny, because he should have just let me have to deal with the bot instead of wasting his troops on it like that. Orange is able to capture Australia, and now I have allied myself with both of the players. So I clearly show that I'm going for Europe, but I didn't capture it right away. Yellow tries to bring his troops into South America, but that blitz roll didn't go so well for him. The orange player is turtling in Australia, just having one big army to guard his continent. Now that I have a set, I can safely go for Europe. I wanted to wait until I had that set though. Yellow, on the other hand, is not being very careful with his attacks because he's super weak. His defense of South America is really, really weak. The orange player clears his troops out of Europe for me, so that was very nice of him. And then he also ends up invading that bot. Alright, so now I trade in my set and then go for my continent. And then place my army into the center of Europe as kind of a deterrent to anyone who would attack me, who might attack me. I'm already allied with both of the players, so I highly doubt that they would break their alliance with me. My only fear at the moment is the blue bot. And of course, the bot ends up invading me into my continent. So this time I fortify my borders better against the bot. As you can see, I brought my army out of the center of Europe. Yellow is able to capture North America now. So I tell the orange player to try to invade him. Give him a thumbs up. And he actually ends up doing it, so that's really good, because it's going to start a conflict between orange and yellow. And if I just stay neutral and don't attack either of them, then that conflict can become a full-on war, and then that could potentially give me a huge lead over both of them. That blue bot actually ends up invading yellow this time, so yellow is not going to get any continent bonus this turn. Because the orange player told me to invade the bot, I end up doing it. I would have done it regardless, because You don't want the bot piling up troops next to your border, because it can end up like attacking one of your armies, one of your bigger armies. Whenever you have a bot next to you on one of your continents, on one of the borders, that's always a good idea to keep it weak, so then it can't end up attacking you or something horrible happening to you. Looks like the bot is like stuck right now. It's not really capturing any territories at all. I'm kind of setting up a counter-attacking army against yellow in Northern Europe, or like the territory next to the North America border, because I want to make sure that I have something to protect against if he decides to invade me. I asked Orange once again to invade yellow, but this time he chooses against doing that. Instead, he goes for capturing Asia. Well, good luck with that, because yellow is obviously going to be angry after Orange invaded him, so he's probably not gonna let him hold all of Asia like that. It'd be really surprising if yellow would allow him to hold Asia. And as I predicted, it's pretty obvious. Yellow ends up invading him into his continent. Orange doesn't have a set, so he can't really retaliate yet. But once Orange gets that set, I'm pretty sure there's going to be a really big blitz roll going down in Kamchatka into North America. So yellow should start guarding against that a lot more than he is right now. That defense is way too weak. There it goes. He tried the 12 on 11. Unfortunately, it didn't work out for Orange. But you can clearly see that there's a fight going on between Orange and Yellow, and throughout all of this, I'm staying neutral and just holding onto my continent, because if they continue fighting too much and end up breaking the balance of the game to where they have less troops combined than I have, then I will be able to take out both of them. At least that was my plan going into this. Yellow is able to take out the blue player and get his 4 cards, so that's going to be really good for him. He's going to be able to turn in 2 sets for that. That was definitely worth it. See, he got 14 troops from that. If I were yellow, I would try to pull my troops out of Asia to let Orange capture it, and then hopefully like try to have some peace between each other. However, Orange ends up blitzing Yellow's army and then invading him into Africa. He didn't end up invading him into North America though, so he's trying to show that he's okay with him having North America. However, Yellow once again invades him into Asia, so Yellow is not okay with Orange having Asia. At this moment, the Orange player ends up forfeiting the game. He goes inactive. So I don't have to worry about this Orange bot. I need to worry about taking out Yellow. And with balanced blitz rolls on my side, I will have an advantage on the attacks. And then I've put my entire army next to his border, so I'm trapping him. He can't really do anything to me. Yellow does have a set though of 10. And he tries blitzing me into South America, which was a poor decision. As you can see, that didn't work out. And then he goes over here, 22 on my 35 or so. It didn't work out so well for him. And then he tries to blitz me into Europe. So basically he just goes full on suicide trying to attack me. And it doesn't work out too well. Now I can just very easily take out yellow. And then dealing with this bot is no problem. It only took a few more turns after that to take out this bot. Alright, so I've achieved the master rank, 30,000 rank. That's all for now, and thanks for watching.